Hello lovelies, so on today's period talk, does anyone feel or felt that it was kind of a choice between the pill or pregnancy? I know for me in my teens and early 20s it felt like that was my only choice, therefore kind of any side effects that I had on the pill were better than getting pregnant, as if kind of the pill and pregnancy were my only two options really. The kind of argument goes, and I remember hearing it said to me, is kind of the pill is natural because it kind of mimics the continuously pregnant state of our ancestors, but that doesn't really actually hold up when you dig deep. For one thing, kind of the pseudo hormonal drugs of those hormonal birth control are not the hormones of pregnancy. They're synthetic drugs that don't have the same effects as our natural pregnancy hormones, which have a careful rhythm and also have many roles to play within our body. And as for kind of the continuous pregnant state of our ancestors, it's kind of a little bit more complicated than that. Yes, our great grandmother may have had kind of relatively few periods compared to us as we do now, and if she had many children then she only kind of had roughly around 40 periods in her life compared to kind of ours, which might be 400 plus. But our hundreds of periods, they may put us at greater risk of kind of fibroids or ovarian cysts, but then that's the same with hormonal birth control as well. There's the same risks involved, and we're now facing kind of an onslaught of hormonal disrupting environmental toxins, so whether that's in our watercourses, plastics and plasticizers, those BPAs, and even kind of non-BPA plastics are showing to now have the same kind of hormone altering effects in our cosmetics, in our in our household cleaners, and so many things. We're kind of having this constant barrage of synthetic hormones or chemicals that alter the functioning of our hormones. So any way we look at it, our health is going to be different to kind of our ancestors, and if 400 periods are kind of the trade-off for living in this modern world, then kind of I think we should be embracing it really, because at least we know our body is functioning healthily and normally for us, and our overall health is good, and our long-term prospects of health are good, because I think so often we're fine now, we're fit and healthy now, and don't necessarily think of the long-term picture. But having periods doesn't have to be a bad thing at all, I promise you. And the best part of it is, with the right support, you can be happy and healthy with all of them, with all the periods, with all of the hormone changes and fluctuations. It can be a positive thing. So I invite you all to embrace your periods, and if you do want any more support, let me know. If you want any recipes to help manage those periods, or if you've got any kind of specific symptoms that you want help with addressing, then please do let me know in the comments below.